Hi there, everybody. My name is River Dalcom, and this is the 23rd episode of Speaking with Autism. I hope you guys had a great Mother's Day. I know I did. Had a great time with my mom of celebrating Mother's Day with her. But May is Mental Health Awareness Month. This week is Mental Health Awareness Week. So, what is mental health? Mental health is a physical or emotional well-being of a person who has been going through a lot, whether it's anxiety, a panic attack, an asthma, or just scared and fear, where an individual has no idea of what he or she is going through or what's going to happen. So, what are the requirements, and also what can you do to keep your mental health in check? Well, here's an example. Like me. So last week, I did my finals for school, for college. And during the whole semester, it was really rough and really busy. Because last year, I had a grand mal seizure. And that put me on the sidelines to go on online classes and have to finish it online and all that stuff. And then got put on academic suspension. But then they fixed it, and I've been able to take classes. So throughout the 16 weeks of U.S. history and 8 weeks of public speaking, I had a hard time trying to do great on my tests. I did great on some homework assignments and all the journals and all the regular homework stuff and writing assignments. It's just that when it comes to tests, I have to study hard and all that stuff. And I kept going back onto the old, just read it by the book, memorize it all, and thinking I would get it right. But that didn't work. So I had to go back to the flashcards, going back into that because I used to do that back then during elementary and middle school. And I forgot all about that. I moved past on that. So I went back into it. I did a lot better. And another thing is that my best friend, because he graduated yesterday, and he was under stress of trying to get all the homework assignments done and him passing the class because, you have a great GPA, your credits are high, and you're about to graduate. But you're nervous because you have all these assignments, all this going on in your head, and you're trying to figure out what to do and all that stuff. So, the best way for you to handle your finals, for anybody who has graduated, congratulations to the class of 2023, but I will post that later on when graduation season for high schoolers are over. And so, but the college, I want to say congratulations to the college graduates of this year. But for all high school, all you guys, so in order for you to focus on your mental health, first and foremost, you gotta get off your phone a lot. We stuck around our phones every day because we're either bored, we watch YouTube videos, TikTok, or all that stuff. Just post any content that we like. Now, I'm a victim, and I'm also part of that too, because I'm also on my phone almost every day. And when you put your phone down, you have to do something fun, like get out of the house, go to some stores. But if you're really having a hard time, you're having a panic attack, you're scared and you don't know what to do, first and foremost, go to therapy. Go see a therapist who is great, and he or she will help you out because they will understand what you're going through. They'll understand what it's like to have an anxiety attack, being scared, sad, isolated, or just straight up being lonely because you have something that's coming up, like an important test, like your finals, or you just got off a relationship, abusive, neglected, or all that stuff, or you're just under anxiety of some events going on and you're not sure how to handle it. So what you gotta do, stop, think for a second what's going on, take a deep breath, go like this, and then breathe it out like this. This is some ways of calming yourself down. It's okay to be sad, it's okay to be angry. You have a right to be sad, be angry, or you're just livid. And it goes for me like that. It's like there are some times where I had to go through that phase. I've been what it was like to go through that darkness, to go on that sad path of not knowing what I want to do. And so did my brother and my best friend and some of my friends and family. They've been through there. They seek help. Like, I recommend you guys who are listening to this channel to go get help. Seek a therapist. There are so many great therapists out there that can help you and will understand what you are going through. And the other thing is that, other than getting off your phone, you gotta listen to music. Listen to some music that cheers you up. But if you like listening to sad songs, that's okay. But all in all, just listen to something that calms you down, like peaceful music, like you say Harry Styles, Ed Sheeran, The Weeknd. You know what those singers have in common with when they do their music is that all what they're talking about on the music that they made, it can be talking about themselves, of what they had been through. Like some of the Weeknd songs, all their songs are about the lead singer's life of what he had to put up with. And there are so many movies and shows that can talk about mental health or the awareness of mental health. Like, I'll give you an example. Moon Knight. Disney Plus, within the MCU of Phase 4, was the introduction of Moon Knight. And Moon Knight is like Marvel's version of Batman. Except in Moon Knight, he had an identity crisis of figuring out who he is and why he's here for. And in the process of the show, it shows that he had gone through so much trauma and abuse, not only from his parents but himself, and he had neglected so hard of trying to be a better person. He's always crying, he's sad, he's broken. You can see the look on his face that he's just hurt. He's just hurting inside. And everybody can relate to that, especially with people who are struggling with whatever they have. And any of you people, and any of my audience who has seen it and knows what they're going through, you're not alone. You're not alone. Especially me. We all have probably cried in our sleep, trying to figure out what's happening with ourselves, and we don't know why we're crying. And the other example I'll give you is Iron Man 3, when Tony Stark is suffering from PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder. And what that is that you're experiencing effects from the past that has like really kept you in your nightmares, and you're trying to figure out what's going on with yourself. So, why is mental health important to take? So many people can be sick and demented that just next month, or next week, a year ago, there was a shooting in Texas in Uvalde, and some people can be sick, demented, and will use anything by means to take revenge and take matters into their own hands, so that many people can suffer for what this person is going through. So what you have to do, you have to talk with somebody, your friends, your family, and like I said multiple times, a therapist. But if they try to have a hard time to find a therapist, then parents, go talk to your kids. They may talk about something like, you can ask how their school was, and they'll be silent, saying, it's good. But also say this, so, how's your school, and did anything happen? And then they'll respond with saying, well, this happened. And they're going to say it to their friends, their closest friends, whenever a person is having a hard time. And The reason they want to say it to their friends they trust more than their parents is because if anybody finds out and they know about it, then they're going to find a way to manipulate you. And so another example is Tom Holland. Spider-Man himself, Tom Holland, the actor, he has been in sober for a year away from social media because everything gets put off on the internet. And so he had to take a break from social media, which is good because social media is addicting. It can be a fun place, but it's toxic. And I'll explain why. Because social media, everything can be posted, from racist, sexist, manipulation, satanic, anything. Anything on the internet will be put out for all the wrong reasons. Especially people who think they can take their mental health and just abuse it on somebody else. So it's like I said earlier, put away your phone. Get out of the house. Talk to people that you know and love. And always know that no matter what happens, they are there for you no matter what. And just like me, I had to put through that. And just like Barry Allen, the Flash, he lost his family, his parents, his mom, more importantly, and his dad was framed for something that he never committed. So Barry struggled all his life to prove his dad's innocence, but also at the same time, when he's being a hero, he's being the Flash. At the same time, he's being a forensic scientist. He has basically two jobs. Being a superhero is not easy. It's not even fun either, because it ruins your life. If anybody wants to be a superhero, they may think it's fun, but it sucks. Just like Spider-Man 2, where Peter Parker enjoys being Spider-Man, but at the same time, it's ruining his life. So he's living two identities. I'm pretty sure some of y'all have seen the movie or the play, The Importance of Being Earnest. The Importance of Being Earnest is about two people who were named Ernest, and they fell in love with two different girls, but they're using the same name, Ernest, as to hide their true identity, to be somebody they are not. But what Peter Parker has done is that the reason he lost his webbing powers is because of his mental, his physical, and that he's just being stressed out for a lot of things. So you're having a crisis going on. Let's just say that. And so for future reference, just relax. You gotta relax. You also need to take away from your phone, and if you don't feel comfortable being around on social media online, get rid of those apps. Get rid of something that you don't care about. And also take a deep breath, go for a walk, talk to your family, talk to your friends, go see a therapist, work out, do anything that you can to help understand that you are not alone. Everybody goes through this, no matter what. I want to say thank you all for coming to watch this video. Please comment, like, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, share it with your friends, share it with everybody. And I promise you all, you are worth it. Your life has meaning. I'll be talking more about mental health because this month, May, is Mental Health Awareness Month. My name is River Delcom. Thank you all for watching. Have a good day.